I want to quickly touch base with you guys and kind of correct something I said on my last video. I said that I am no longer an addict. That's not true. I am still an addict. I will always be an addict, but I'm no longer an active addiction. So I think it's really important to remember that, because we sometimes, as addicts, we love to talk ourselves into things that we think is right. I don't know if it's us or if it's that damn drug that we love so much that kind of like talks to us and says, oh, you know what? It'll be fine. You're addicted to Adderall. You're not addicted to alcohol. It'll be fine. Here's the thing. When I stopped doing Adderall, my last video talked a little bit about my rock bottom and then going to rehabs and in and out until I finally said I'm done. So when I relapsed after going to two rehabs and gaining a bunch of weight and not being able to drive somewhere without my Google Maps on, because like I was so dumb and like, I'm sorry, but that's the only other word that I can like say. I was just, my brain was so tired. I'm a quick-witted person, you know, like I like to have a lot of things going on. I like to be on the ball. I like to make jokes. I mean, you guys know, I talk to you guys quite often. Maybe I'm not as like, you know, joking around as I am with my friends and family because we've only just met. But, you know, I just couldn't. I wasn't the original Lauren, and I was constantly looking for things to kind of like zap me out of it, like Adderall would zap me out of it. Well, when I finally had enough, I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I can drink. I've never been a big drinker anyways, so maybe I can drink. Drinking wasn't my problem. So I would have like a beer here or a glass of wine there. And here's what happened. I have found that I will always end up at my drug of choice. So if you are, you know, like me, I'm just going to say me. I am a speed person. I liked Adderall. I liked cocaine. I liked anything that would make me go fast and like on, you know? So what would happen was I ultimately relapsed into taking Adderall because I was drinking. You lower your reasoning skills. You decide that things aren't as important as they are, and I would end up always going back to what I like. I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever done this, but when I was in active addiction, and if I wanted to go out partying, and I would never be able to go out partying without some kind of either Adderall or cocaine. I don't like being drunk. I've never liked being drunk, and I don't like sloppy drunks. I don't like taking pills for that reason. I like to think that I have some sort of like, you know, I'm quick witness about me, which is all BS, because, you know, you can have like a bottle of wine, take a bunch of Adderall or do some coke, and yeah, you might be a talkative, awake person, but you're still drunk as hell. You know, you're still gonna blow. You're still gonna blow over the legal limit, and you're still gonna act like a fool. You're just now a more talkative, awake fool. So what happened was my inhibitions, and I'm hopefully saying that word right, were down, and I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to go back and do this. I was so miserable. But even with all that misery, I still would have not done Adderall, I truly believe, if I didn't start drinking. Because you start that addiction cycle again. You know, it's kind of like an itch that you scratch and you just can't stop scratching it. We just feel so raw, so open to everything, like when we're just coming off whatever intense addiction we were just in. And any kind of substance that is addictive will fill the void. But I truly, truly believe you will end up doing whatever it is you're running away from. So I just wanted to come and clarify with you all that I know, I mean, nobody left any comments at all about saying, no way, are you not addicted? No, nobody, everybody here is awesome. I mean, of course you're awesome. We're all recovering addicts, are still in the midst of it and trying to do what's best for us. Who are we to put other people down, right? We're our own biggest critics. So it's just me. I actually listened to my video. Usually I don't. I'm just not quite there yet. But I did listen to my video, the last one. And I was like, you know what? I said that, and that's not true. I will always be an addict, but I will never go back to active addiction. I mean, I'm so scared to have to go back to that life that, I will not do surgeries and, having to take any kind of pain pills. Like, I just won't do it. I will not do it. I'll be fine with ibuprofen or whatever, but I'm not going to take anything. And I've never been a pill person, but I am an addict. So anything that has the tendency to get me addicted, it will. And what will happen was I will end up back at my drug of choice. And we all know what happened to me the last time I was there. I just don't want to do it. Next video, which will probably be tomorrow, because this is just kind of like a little thing inside of the week. I'm going to talk a little bit more about using Adderall for weight loss. So my name is Lauren Michelle. I come here weekly, hopefully, to talk about drug addiction and drug recovery. And I have been, of course, I was an addict for most of my life, and I have been in recovery for the last 4, going on 5 years now. And I'm just coming to share with you all my stories, and I really appreciated it when you comment and when you subscribe. It's awesome. Thanks so much. Have a great day.